be showing you how to make a brand new base for your plushies, and that is a tiny weeny little plushie base. Planning to make for a while now, but I've decided to make this because Genji's a voice actor is going to Comic-Con next week, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to give him a plushie of Genji. So I'm not going to do a tutorial for him because it's just, I don't have enough time left. If you've been following my Instagram, I've been making my gun, a headset. I've had to adjust my bodysuit because it was too small in the arms. So all my Diva cosplay process is on my Instagram page. If you'd like a video for me to go through all of that stuff that I've done for you guys, just let me know in the comments below, or I'll put a poll in this video or something. But I will be doing the making of Genji video, so I'll just be doing a cute little video of the process of what I do and stuff with him here. So yeah, I'm really happy with this base. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Okay, so you can see I've got my adorable little chibi pattern here. So many people have asked about the sizes of my plushie, whether they're commissioning, whether they want to make them smaller. My plushies are huge, and they do cause a bit of a problem being the size they are, because in my room I have limited space and the shelves have to be like quite far apart to be able to actually fit the height of my plushies stood on the shelf, so I have such limited room for plushies now. And whilst I like them being a big size because it means that I can do lots of details on them, it's not very practical. So I decided to make a mini plushie. A smaller plushie would be less detailed and therefore be cheaper for people who maybe want cheaper commissions, and for, in this case, if I ever want to give them to people, which is what I'm doing for this plushie. It's a very simple pattern. It's very similar to my, in fact it's pretty much the same as my hands and feet base. If you haven't seen that, you can check that one out in my how to make a base video. But it's very similar to that one in the sense that you have the body and the arms attached to it, the feet are separate and the head is separate, except I'm going for the new head, which I created. I don't know why people don't seem to like that head, but I really like that head on my plushie. By all means, you can use the head I used in my how to make a base plush video and just shrink it down to smaller size if you do prefer the round head. And I've also added in separate arm pieces for if you wanted to do what I did in my second how to make plushie bases video, where you just want to have the body and the arms separate, so the arms going on sort of sideways. What you need to do is you just do the same as what you always do. If you guys are familiar with my videos, you'll know all of this already, but just pin down your pattern and cut them out, and once you've got one piece, you flip it over and use your fabric to like match it up onto the fabric and cut that out, so you have then two pieces that are sort of together. You can pin them together and they are ready to sew. Then, so once you've cut out all your pieces, as you can see here, I'm just pinning them together. So I will put lines on the pieces to show you where to sew. So basically on the middle piece, you'll be doing around the outsides, so down the neck, around the outside of the hands and the outside of the legs, the inside of the legs, and then the other side. So basically you'll just have the neck hole and the leg holes showing, which will be where you stuff your plush. And with the face, you just start by pinning the chin piece down onto the face piece first. With the mini feet, I used like a tiny weenie Makishima plushie I bought ages ago as a little reference for this, because I just love the feet on that plushie. They're just like little round sort of circles, and just so the base circle piece to the strip, which is the outside of the foot. Another thing I should mention is sew the little triangle dart piece on the back of the headpiece. Make sure that you sew them so that the straight line, because there's a straighter line on this piece and a more curved line, make sure that they will be able to fit together once they're sort of turned, like, so that when you turn them inside out, they'll fit. So once you've initially sewn all the first things that I told you, we're going to move onto the head and the feet finalizing. So you pin down the straight side of the back of the head and sew that together. And once you've sewn that, you need to then pin the curved sides sort of around the round bit of the head and attach to the chin until you get to sort of the end of the curved line, and you'll just have like a straight gap and a hole at the bottom of the head, which you will then use to turn inside out and stuff. Alright then, so all your pieces are now sewn together, all sewn securely, no gaps. Make sure everything is sewn nice and strong. So what you do now is you turn your plushie inside out. So I use a chopstick, especially for the hands, because the hands are so little and the thumb hole is really, really small. So a chopstick is really, really useful and helpful for this. So I'm pretty sure if you guys have seen my videos, you're familiar with what comes next. It's time to fill your plushie with polyester stuffing. So again, using the chopstick helps get your stuffing into all the corners and the areas of your plushie, unless you want a really, really loosely stuffed plushie, but I'm not particularly a fan of that. I like to make it like fill out the pattern. So you're nearly finished. A base is really quick and easy to make, especially a little one like this one. So what you need to do now is you need to put the top of the shoes onto the base of the shoes. So you'll see that there's a little semicircle pattern that I've cut out. So just try and pin that to the top of the shoes, like folding over the raw edges down onto the strip edge of the shoe, and ladder stitch this onto the shoe. So I will be doing a ladder stitch video soon, but for now you can find out how I do the ladder stitch and my how to make a base video as well if you don't know, but I will be doing a video for that soon. So just neatly ladder stitch that semicircle part on top of it, and then you can stuff the shoes a bit more if they need a bit more stuffing. And now you just need to assemble the pieces together. So just pin the shoes to the bottom of the feet, or the bottom of the legs in fact, and pin the head onto the neck. Again, we're going to be using the ladder stitch to securely attach these pieces on. Go around a couple of times, make sure that they're secure, and make sure to knot your thread at the end of your stitches so that it doesn't come undone. Once you've done that, your little base will be done, it's ready, and it's adorable. I'm so proud of this base. It came out really well. I took a bit of a chance. That's the end of this video. If you want to check out more behind the scenes stuff for plushie making, you can support me on Patreon, where I show work in progress pictures for my plushies on there, or you can check out other drawings and things that I do behind the scenes on my Instagram and on my Facebook page, which I'll put here in the video somewhere. So yeah, I've got a bit of a busy week coming up, so I'm really sorry for the lack of videos at the moment. Comic-Con is soon. I've still got to finish this plushie. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.